Weather chaos is about to explode across America. After weeks of brutal cold and non-stop misery, the atmosphere is preparing for a violent flip. Arctic air is collapsing while dangerous summer heat surges north from the Gulf. But this warm-up comes with a terrifying price. Meteorologists are warning that tornadoes, giant hail, destructive winds, and flooding rains could soon erupt across huge portions of the United States. This could become one of the most dangerous weather patterns of the season. Even though warmer air is trying to take over, the Arctic blasts are not finished yet. Powerful shots of cold air continue diving south into the eastern United States, crashing directly into warm tropical moisture from the Gulf. That explosive collision is creating the perfect setup for severe weather outbreaks across the plains, Midwest, and Deep South. Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Louisiana, and surrounding states are entering a dangerous zone where storms could rapidly intensify. Tornado Alley is beginning to wake up again. A powerful jet stream is diving across the nation, injecting instability into the atmosphere and fueling the threat for violent storms. Recent tornado outbreaks may have only been the beginning. Meteorologists are tracking another wave of dangerous weather capable of producing destructive tornadoes, massive hail, intense lightning, and damaging winds. Texas in particular could face a major severe weather event as atmospheric conditions become increasingly unstable. At the same time, thunderstorms and heavy rain are spreading up the East Coast from the Gulf states all the way into the Mid-Atlantic and Northeast. Flash flooding, travel disruptions, dangerous lightning, and powerful wind gusts could impact millions. This chaotic clash between winter cold and incoming summer heat is creating a highly volatile atmosphere across the eastern half of the country. Winter also refuses to fully let go. While the South braces for severe thunderstorms, northern states and mountain regions continue dealing with snow, freezing temperatures, and icy systems. The atmosphere is trapped in a dangerous tug-of-war between two seasons, and when winter and summer collide like this, the results can become catastrophic. By the middle of the month, the pattern begins shifting dramatically. Heat and humidity from the Gulf start surging northward, replacing the relentless cold that has dominated much of the country. But this is not a calm transition into summer. This setup could supercharge severe weather across the plains, Midwest, and Deep South as the atmosphere becomes loaded with energy. Meteorologists are already tracking a powerful low-pressure system expected to explode across the central United States. This system could unleash widespread thunderstorms and potentially dangerous severe weather stretching from Texas into the Midwest. Experts warn that even small atmospheric changes over the next few days could dramatically increase the tornado threat. If more moisture surges northward underneath this system, conditions could become extremely dangerous very quickly. The weekend forecast looks even more alarming. Models are beginning to hint at repeated rounds of severe thunderstorms capable of producing tornadoes, giant hail, flash flooding, and destructive winds. The jet stream is expected to strengthen while warm, humid Gulf air continues flooding northward, creating a perfect environment for explosive storm development across the central United States. And then comes the major shift. After the 20th, much of the eastern United States could suddenly transition into a full summer-like weather pattern with oppressive humidity, tropical moisture, and daily thunderstorm activity. Conditions may begin resembling peak summer, with non-stop afternoon and evening storms erupting across the south and east coast almost every single day. Long-range forecast models are now showing a potentially dangerous atmospheric setup, cooler air trapped in the west, extreme warmth building in the east, and an aggressive jet stream slicing directly through the center of the country. That combination is one of the classic ingredients for widespread severe weather outbreaks. Meteorologists are watching this pattern very closely because it has the potential to become one of the most active storm periods of the entire year. Heavy rainfall totals are also expected to increase dramatically from Texas through the Deep South and into parts of the Midwest. Repeated waves of Gulf moisture could fuel non-stop thunderstorms capable of triggering dangerous flash flooding and major travel disruptions. Some areas may be hit by multiple rounds of storms within only a few days. Temperature swings are about to become extreme. One day may feel like winter, while the next could feel like the middle of summer. This unstable and chaotic atmosphere is exactly what fuels violent storm systems. Forecasters now believe much of the second half of May could trend significantly warmer than normal, but also far stormier and more dangerous. The Storm Prediction Center has already issued multiple severe weather risk zones across Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Louisiana, and Mississippi. Some regions are under enhanced risk levels signals for widespread dangerous storms capable of producing tornadoes, destructive winds, and giant hail. Officials are warning residents to stay alert because conditions could rapidly deteriorate, and the most concerning part may still be ahead. While today's storms could already become dangerous, forecasters believe the atmosphere may grow even more unstable after the 15th as summer heat collides with lingering cold air. That battle between seasons could unleash repeated rounds of severe weather across the United States during the second half of May. The atmosphere is becoming increasingly volatile, and the threat for dangerous storms is rising fast. Stay weather aware because this pattern could turn explosive at any moment.